Okay, let's do this. We got Walter Babst to catch a predator. You know how it goes. Walter Babst, one of the more, he blends in, is the thing about him. And Chris mentions this, and a lot of predators don't. They look really like you could identify them easily. But Walter Babst here, he does kind of fit the bill for a normal guy. And he kind of was, apart from this whole thing that he did. He was a teacher, so that makes sense. It's also why he's one of my most hated predators, because he was a teacher. And man, if you read this guy's chat log, it is rough, dude. It's bad. So anyway, we'll get into that. Let's just start.
Walter Babst.
I think that's
did
Dell,
not stick out of
the
a crowd.
decoy.
I was watching you for like 10 minutes.
And he walks in with pressed jeans. He's the kind of guy you'd see standing.
Yeah, kinky man in Corona. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's where this guy's from. I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I went through his chat log not long ago, just to freshen up on him. But
Standing in line at the dry cleaners of the grocery store. Never stick out of a crowd. Clean-cut guy. But here we are on a Saturday morning.
There he comes. Comes right in through the curtain. Who has a curtain
We know
in front of their door?
this
That's a red flag for me, personally.
guy is a teacher.
Literally, also.
Okay.
We know how old he is. We know he's married. We know he has kids. Hey, how are you?
There he is. Boom. Don't even see much of the decoy. I guess that's the case for these original episodes of TCAP. You get a lot more of it in Predator v. Hansen.
Good.
Why don't you have a seat right over there, please? And right away.
I'm under arrest.
No, I want to talk to you.
He shakes his hand. Thank you for arresting me.
Go ahead, have a seat.
I knew it. Go ahead and bust me.
You knew what? No, just sit tight. And what are you doing here?
Getting my ass kicked.
Getting my
your
ass
ass
kicked.
kicked.
Real.
Yeah. I knew it. I knew it was a setup.
No, I need you to sit down, please.
I need you to just arrest me, take me to jail, and execute.
I need to talk.
Yeah, he just... Yep. I immediately execute me. That's so funny, dude. Man, makes you wish he was once you read his chat log, dude. This guy sucks, man.
To you first.
And you know what? I didn't bring anything. I didn't want to do anything. Whatever.
Well, why did you come here, though? Help me to understand.
Because I'm a sick
And Chris is so gentle, too, He's... Help me understand.
son of a bitch. I've never done it before. I talk about it online all the time.
Well, help me to understand. What? I mean, do you have a compulsion, an addiction to the internet?
Yeah, and Chris always brings up the internet addiction thing, which no doubt a lot of these guys are total basement dwellers, and they love doing this shit, talking to fucking kids online. Yeah, I mean, true for some people. Like I said, I'm sure. Reading this guy's chat log, like I said, I don't have it pulled up here. Maybe I'll get into it, but yeah, this guy's a guy who definitely, I think he was talking to a couple decoys, if I recall correctly. Yeah, not good.
Yeah. Okay. I've never done anything with anybody except my wife. Ever.
Babst was very graphic.
Anything with anybody except my wife. Ever.
So, as if that's the important part of this. Yeah.
Very graphic. In a conversation he thought he was having with a 12-year-old girl. They talk about oral sex. They talk about
12 years old. That's the worst, man. Because I think they go from 12 to 15. I don't think they have any younger. Yeah, man. 12 is just...
Of course, they talk about all the things they were going to do together and how he would teach her. And he says, I just chat about it. I just talk about it online. It's fantasy.
2 words. Role play chat room, dude.
But it ceased to be fantasy.
Fuck you, Walter.
When he walked into our house. Now, who were you here to see?
I don't even know. And you know what? I'm going to ask you something. Am I under arrest?
You're not right now, no. But I need to ask you some...
Not right now. Yeah. And the Predators always think Chris is a cop, which makes sense. I mean, he has the kind of cop phrenology, right? Very handsome, so tall. I think he's like 6'5", something like that. I don't know.
More questions first. Now, you were here. No. I want you to sit down, please.
I need to go. Can I go?
I want to talk to you a little bit more first. Please just sit
Like-
down. Would you like some water?
No, he's not a cop. No, you don't have to stay. But so many of these predators just hang out as if they can explain themselves out of this situation. Pro tip, if you're ever in this situation, leave. Actually, don't get in this situation in the first place. That's the real pro tip.
No, I'm about to puke.
You were talking to a girl named Beth.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
You know what? I don't know.
What did her profile say?
Her profile said I'm in.
She comes out, and he just stutters. He's like, oh, fuck. This has layers. This is a whole operation. Yeah.
The profile said she
And when it's on the paper there,
was how old?
She said
It's
12 or
tough.
13.
not easy.
12 or 13. So you know you were coming here for a 12 or 13-year-old girl.
I'm totally screwed. I know that. But it's... Forget it.
Do you have kids?
Yeah, I do.
Well, how would you feel if some guy
Can't even like hear what he says there, but I think he just says, "Yeah, I do."
in his 40s walked into your house trying to hook up with your kids?
I feel pissed.
What do you do for a living?
Yeah, and he mumbles
Your
again.
house, trying to hook up with your kids.
I feel pissed.
I'd feel pissed.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an educator.
Oh, he's like, oh, he does not want to say it. He does not want to say that he's a teacher teaching this age range. High school teacher, I think. Let me see. I got the. Let's look here. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got? I'm sure we'll get into it. I don't care.
Education.
You're in education. A teacher. What grade do you teach?
High school.
High school.
Yes.
We see men from all walks of life, but when a teacher comes in, it's especially disturbing because obviously
True.
this guy has access to children. You got to wonder what's going on at school or after school.
So true.
Please, just sit down.
I won't
He
go anywhere.
he stands up, sits back down like 7 times. He's nervous, you know, as you
I'm
would
not
be.
going to do anything. I'm going to go to jail.
But I need you just to stay by the bench there.
And he's
please.
so defeated too. You know, he's definitely one of the more like expressive predators. So many of them are just silent or like just don't say anything, you know, just not sure even what to do, but he's like, "Oh, fuck. Oh no." Yeah.
What are you wearing
Fuck
at the
you.
moment? My boxers and tank top. I sleep in.
Please don't read it. I know it.
Please don't read it. Please don't read it. You can say it apparently, Walter, but you can't hear it read back to you yet because you know how fucked up this is, man. Not good.
And then he sent this, John. Is that appropriate in any way? You know, that's against the law right there.
Is it?
To transmit that
Is it?
to somebody who you think is underage?
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Transmit it though.
Bro, you're a teacher. You know this. And what do you mean you didn't transmit it?
No, I didn't transmit that to her. May I ask?
Do you see my pic?
What, did he just forget? Because he's been, like, relatively honest this whole time. He just forgets he sent a penis pic. That's what Chris says.
In the chat window.
Is it even his penis? It probably is. Although I think some predators do send penises that aren't even theirs.
Yeah.
I may have just
Think
made
you would like that in you? How big is it? Well, you saw. Go get a can of Coke. Dang, will it hurt?
that. Can of Coke. That's not even... How big is a can of Coke? Hold on. For Walter, come on. Just lie. Don't say Coke. Say anything else.
Little yes at first. Now, what conclusion am I supposed to draw here, John?
I can't say anything. I'm done. I'm fried.
Well,
I'm fried.
Please arrest me.
There's pretty much from the get-go, Babst seems to realize that 12 different things can result from his showing up and none of them are good. There's one thing you got to know first. But when I tell him that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC and we're doing a story
Yeah. Oh, the cameras come out. Always the worst part for these people. Not only did he fall hook, line, and sinker for this whole thing, but he's confessing to Chris, thinking like, okay, well, this is the worst of it. And the cameras come out. Everything's been recorded. Oh, man. You're so fucked, Walter. Yeah.
And computer predators. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to say...
See, people call Corey Ahia, whatever, the Bart Simpson predator, because of his hair. And Walter has similar hair when he's not fucking covering it.
Anything else with Dateline NBC? And we're doing a story on computer predators.
Quality's so bad you can't tell.
If there's anything else you'd like to say, he knows.
The 2 boom mics, the like 7 cameras.
That this is even worse than getting arrested. He knows that this is going to be on television.
Yeah, fuck.
He's starting to figure out that this is going to impact
and he runs
his career as a teacher.
Oh, and he walks backwards. Man, he's just so defeated about the whole thing. He was like kind of timid in the chat log. And then he just gets here and he's like, fuck. And he just gives up. He doesn't fight one bit. Oh, man. I mean, it would be stupid to, especially if you knew, that there are people out here who are going to send out decoys to pretend to be these kids.
To figure out that this is not going to go over well at all at home.
And they got him zip tied. I wonder why the zip ties. Do they not have handcuffs? Maybe these aren't cops? I think that says... It says sheriff.
Before the hiring attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any question you wish. Do you understand?
So that's Walter Babst. Yeah. Like I said, one of my least favorite predators. Or maybe most favorite. I don't really... There's so much about this guy, man. Ooh. Here's his... he kind of looks better. Despite... I don't know when this photo was taken. Man, he looks rough. I'm a sick son of a bitch. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked. Yeah, that's a great quote. That's great. That's great. Anyway, that's Walter there. Yeah. Till next time.